It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
And this is your channel 420 News.
Let's get to it. Jeremy Hammond is a cybercriminal who hacked a private defense firm and even some government agencies. Although, his downfall came because he used his cat's name as his password. His cat's name, you might be wondering? Chewie. Is it Chewie after Chewbacca? We're not sure, but we are sure that he had a terrible password, and you probably do too.
Another top story tonight, China bans wordplay in an attempt at control. Chinese print and broadcast watchdog has ruled that there is nothing funny about puns and keeps about it. About how it may mislead children or something. Chinese officials were quoted on Wednesday saying that the casual alliteration of idioms risks nothing less than cultural and linguistic chaos. Right. You better worry about puns before worrying about all that slavery and evil in the world.
In a slightly smaller story, in addition to Chinese puns, earlier this week, 24-year-old Bradley Miller of Portland got drunk and found himself setting free horses of the Police Bureau's Mounted Patrol Unit. It was first speculated that the stunt was in protest of this Ferguson decision. Miller was on his way to catch a bus when he passed the stables, and he then broke into the stable through a window and let the horses go. He said, quote, "I remember seeing horses and petting them."
A new Usher song available exclusively in cereal sold at Walmart. So if you're an Usher fan, you'll love hearing that a new song by the artist will be available as a prize in the bottom of select boxes of cereal at Walmart.
The KKK are making a decision by letting in other races. They have decided if you don't like your own race and think that whites are supreme, you are allowed in the Klan. The South Carolina's local Klan leader explained the reasoning behind it, saying, we can't tell who lives in the house. Whether they're black, white, Mexican, gay, we can't tell that. And if you were to look at somebody's house like that, it means you'd pretty much be a racist.
Tragic news out of Iowa last Wednesday. Local man Martin Tremaine Hill II is being charged with domestic assault after beating his wife so hard with a McChicken sandwich, it broke her nose. That's right, his wife, who was pregnant at the time, by the way, woke him up from his nap to give him dinner, at which point he mashed her nose because he, quote, didn't like them. Police report that when they showed up, she was covered in mayonnaise and blood.
Oh my god, this is a big deal.
Breaking news. This just in, Mabungo pulled a big old one and shot his grandma.
Yes.
It was said to have been done in defense of her intruding on his room.
Yes. Beyond that, it is suspected that he was under the influence, and there's been talks about going on what he was under the influence of. We're not really sure, although dozens of empty computer duster cans have been found in his room. More on that later.
Students over the last week have gotten more and more upset with their school lunches. The kids took to social media quickly with the accusations pointed directly at First Lady Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama's plan called Let's Move have only made kids in the direction of the bathroom with the new foods introduced to these schools. On the upside, the janitors now are more productive because they have something to clean up. Also, the apple served with this food, as pictured in one of these two corners, is plastic because of fear of too much natural sugar, so please do not eat it.
A giant pink condom lowered onto Sydney's Hyde Park obelisk to fight AIDS. A giant pink condom has been put on a 157-year-old statue in Sydney for HIV awareness as part of the I Am On campaign to encourage safe sex among gay men.
Quadruple amputee Steve Petrozzoni shot and killed his parents in their house in Orlando. He is now on the police say he is armed and dangerous, not wanting to put his hands up.
Channel 420 weather, you guys. It's wet and cold.
In major sports news, Mickey Rourke defeated a Russian man half his age in a boxing match. Not just any Russian, though. A mentally ill homeless man who had lost 9 of 10 fights he was previously in. Rourke was quoted later saying that he thanks Betty Ford for his win because she had a great plan as far as school lunches went.
My name's David Carrigoy, and this is 420 traffic. Jesus Christ. Where's the clutch? Is there anybody? Yes! Yes, there is! Right now the traffic looks really terrible, and the road is wet. People are gonna crash. People are gonna die. And it's gonna be because of me. And I'm gonna hit them. Blow the stop sign! Screw that! We don't need those. Because people are gonna die out here. It's terrible.